In this video, we explain custom actions, which are quite simple. They always link to a web page URL, and AAI values like job stream names and average duration can be passed as parameters automatically. When a custom action is invoked, it triggers the opening of the page in a web browser. You can then incorporate the AAI parameterized values in the code of your pages to make the web server display the appropriate elements. Custom actions have a dedicated section in the admin tab. The custom action has a name, a URL, and potentially one or more AAI parameters representing objects or values in the AAI solution. These custom actions can be invoked in the monitoring, analysis, and dashboard tabs, since they're incorporated in the job stream context menu. AAI captures all the values related to the job stream automatically, which is how the parameters function works. The most effective way to describe custom actions is to rely on a couple of use cases. As the AAI administrator, we want to supplement the basic capabilities of the AAI clients with external resources accessible over the web. This might be a set of instructions, additional information, or something else. The key is that this information has to be accessible in a web portal that you own and maintain. Let's start with a job stream. We've designed two custom actions, escalation and job info. Custom actions are accessible via the job stream context menu. So we've selected one of the jobs and we right-click to display the menu. At the bottom, you notice the two custom actions, escalation and job info. When the operator clicks on the former, it invokes a web page with a set of instructions on how to deal with a misbehaving job stream. These instructions vary from one business area to the next. Each team, in other words, each business area, maintains its own set of instructions for escalation, and so you have one for sales, one for finance, one for IT ops, and so forth. Depending on the job stream's business area, a different page will display in the browser. How do we do this? We build a custom action. It has a name, a URL, and a parameter that captures the business area value. The passing of the value displays the appropriate page. In the custom action, we enter the URL, click on the params button, and drag and drop the appropriate parameters. AI takes care of the rest. Let's imagine another scenario. Operators need to access a web page that contains some information about the job stream itself. Each job stream has its own page. We create the custom action and use the parameter stream name. Based on the job stream we're looking at, the right page will display. We're in the admin tab. In the list of functions, we see custom actions. We click on the button to create a new action. The custom action should be given a name, and we recommend avoiding overly cryptic nomenclatures because the name appears in the context menu. If you check the admin permission checkbox, then the action will not appear in the clients used by user accounts that don't have admin privileges. Finally, it has a field for the URL of the page we want to invoke and the button to display the list of parameters. Obviously, the web page itself is not an AAI feature. You'll need to deploy a website and the pages that contain the information you want to present to the users. We've created a portal called ops.customer.com, which provides additional data on job streams. Each job stream has its own dedicated page. We have different categories. We'll explain them in a bit. For now, we want to use the job stream parameter, so we use the job stream category. In the job stream category, we have several parameters. For example, you could code logic around the scheduler or the expected duration, expected end time, or the target job. We select stream name and drag it in the URL field. We'll create a second custom action, this time for escalation procedures, based on the business area. Let's consider the other categories. These parameters are associated to jobs within a job stream. So you could use the stream name parameter and then build your web logic around the target agent, the job name, the parent job, the run ID, and much more. The job parameters are more or less the same, except they target individual jobs irrespective of their parentage. After about a minute, the custom actions are deployed to every client in the environments. You can now use them in 3 tabs: Analysis, Monitoring, and Dashboard. Custom actions are found at the bottom of the context menu. We'll use the escalation procedures as an example. The job stream is part of the analysis business area, and so that will define the parameter that is passed to our pages. The web page containing the escalation instructions will be the one tailored to the analysis team. The browser is started with a URL listed in the custom action. We see the page.